A young pastor answered the call of God with all sincerity. He left everything behind: comfort, ambition, and personal dreams, just to serve God faithfully. Day and night, he prayed for the church. He fasted for members. He visited the sick. He preached holiness, righteousness, and truth without compromise. But unknown to him, some people secretly hated his rising influence. They were uncomfortable with his sincerity, his growing impact, and the testimonies surrounding his ministry. One day, evil men gathered together and framed him up with false accusations. Lies spread like wildfire. People he once helped turned against him. His name was dragged in the mud. He was insulted publicly, suspended unjustly, and treated like a criminal. The humiliation became unbearable. The pastor who once stood on the altar preaching was suddenly abandoned and rejected. Friends avoided him. Some mocked him openly. Others concluded that God had rejected him. As if that was not enough, he was finally ejected from service. That day, he returned home broken. His wife wept silently. His children watched their father cry for the first time. He asked God, "Lord, after serving you faithfully, why must I go through this shame?" But heaven was silent. Months passed. Pain increased. Doors closed. The same people who celebrated him now laughed at him. Yet in the midst of the darkness, the pastor refused to abandon God. He continued praying. He continued worshiping. He continued believing that God was still working behind the scenes. Because when men finish humiliating a person, God begins his vindication. One day, suddenly, the hidden truth came out. The conspiracy was exposed. The lies collapsed. Those who framed him were put to shame. And the same God who allowed the trial began to announce his servant again. What men used to disgrace him became the testimony God used to elevate him. Unexpectedly, a greater door opened. He was invited into a higher level of leadership, bigger than the position he lost. Nations began to hear his voice. People who once mocked him now respected him. Then he understood something powerful. Sometimes God allows rejection because he is preparing a greater throne. Joseph was rejected before he became governor. David was hunted before he became king. Jesus himself was humiliated before resurrection glory came. To every pastor facing rejection, humiliation, false accusation, disappointment, or disgrace, do not give up. God sees your tears. He hears the secret prayers you pray at night. He knows the pain nobody understands. The God who vindicates the righteous is still alive. Men may push you down temporarily, but if God has ordained your lifting, nobody can stop it. Your disgrace is not your end. Your rejection is not your burial. Your tears are watering the ground for your next testimony. Stay faithful, stay prayerful, stay humble. Because behind the scenes, God is arranging your vindication, your restoration, and your elevation. And very soon, those who said you would never rise again will witness God lifting you higher than ever before.